Okay, what is this ISCSI? Already told. There is a, it's normally this is SCSI I told. Okay, last class. Okay, SCSI small computer system interface. ISCSI internet SCSI. Okay, so what is the actual SCSI? SCSI for we can connect more devices. Normally in a SCSI we can able to connect more devices. Okay, SCSI devices are there. The devices like SCSI hard disk, SCSI CD-ROM, writer itself. Okay, so CD-ROM, CD writer, both the things are there. SCSI scanners, SCSI printers. Okay, are there. Okay, generally SCSI mainly used for hard disk purpose. So more this depends upon SCSI thing more disk we can able to connect more hard disk we can more SCSI hard disk we can able to connect more SCSI hard disk we can able to connect so more storage data storage increases more storage we will get it. Okay, you can implement concepts like RAID, LVM. In a SCSI we can able to implement RAID and SCSI controllers are there. Hardware RAID support and LVM we can able to do it, and we can use it for a central storage like a NAS and SAN also we can use it. Okay, next more means my meaning is depends upon adapter. So um, it's a system interface means it's like a adapter only, nothing but an adapter. Based on adapter connector we will get it. Okay, it's nothing but an adapter. Okay, it's a system interface. Adapter means it's a nothing but interface. So it's nothing but adapter. More depends upon adapter. We can connect a more mm, hard disk storages. So more hard disk means more storages we can connect it. More hard disk or more devices we can connect it. More storage you will get it. We can implement storage things like RAID and LVM things we can able to implement it. ISCSI mainly for storage purpose only. ISCSI main intention of ISCSI is for storage purpose only. It will give you a pure form of centralized storage. Centralized storage. Okay. Okay, so then the storage part, the LUN, whatever we create a LUN in the ISCSI, that we call it as a target. Okay, LUNs we can able to create it. We can create a LUNs. That LUNs we call it as a target, and to access the target. Okay, to access the target we have a initiator. Target initiators are there. The LUNs we call it as here it is a targets in ISCSI. Okay, and initiator means accessing the target. Okay, it is block level storage. It's a block level storage. where it is, here it is. We can access over IP network. So SCSI transmitter, SCSI commands over a network, and IP network is to provide high performance and redundancy. Normal IP network is enough to access the iSCSI. Okay. Server that runs on a storage device and enable access to disk, and iSCSI Initiator. Software components are a host adapter on the server that provide access to iSCSI target. So this is what is iSCSI target. It is given here. That is iSCSI target. Next one is iSCSI Initiator. That is. This is initiator. Initiator. Okay, so the software component are a host adapter and a server that provide access to. So normally we are using a software initiator only. Adapter initiators also there for accessing iSCSI target. Run on a storage device, enable access to disk. Okay, so that is iSCSI target. Okay, next initiator. Any other things? IQN numbers are there. Each iSCSI has its own globally unique identification is there. That is called IQN number. This is iSCSI IQN, unique identification. Okay, iSCSI identification thing in this one. So it is a different way. Naming is there. So IQN. Okay, iSCSI qualified name. What is iSCSI IQN? At iSCSI qualified name. International quality network scientific research and all given here. Different forms are given. So here it is on tap. It is given one. The terminologies for terminologies only. I'm giving all these things. Still, it is rotating. Okay. So this is the how it is look like IQN number like this. Okay. So date and month, backward naming authority means what organization or company or IP address thing. Device name we are given. Like example, Microsoft.com colon example like this it is shown here. It is. This is how format of IQN. So this is the format of IQN. Now I started my server. Server is running. Let login. It will take again some time. I don't know how much RAM I given. 4 GB I think. If I go 4 GB means it will take lot of RAM utilization from physical machine also. So totally 6 GB I'm using here. So we'll if it is getting slow means we'll see that one later. Next, see here it is a target server. This is iSCSI target server. It has a iSCSI storage. So internally, what are the box of storages are there? Okay, so where it is? Here it is. This is a For example, ISCSI box. Initially, it is attached to a physical server. Now it is directly a box structure is came, which is connected to network directly. Okay, so it contains IP address, MAC address, name of the server is there. And what is this ISCSI target server will do? What is the ISCSI target will server will do? So ISCSI target create a targets in this one. So it will create a LUNs. Okay, it create a LUNs in the in this one in the storages. So it will access the disk wise and it will create a LUN. Okay, and here it will give it to our clients. Usually there is a lot of different types are there. For example, I have a server. I have a server, and for example, this is a LUN1. Okay, name just for understanding name. What is this target server will do? This is a target server. This is basically target server. Okay, what is the target? LUN is the target. So whatever it is that LUN you created, that is target. But it will maintain the target server means who will access. For example, this is a server one. This is a ISCSI target server. What I do here, I mention this LUN. This LUN can be accessed by S1 or a IP address. So it also having some IP address. So it can be accessed to S1 or IP address or a MAC address, or each device has their own IQN number. So IQN number wise also we can able to tell it. So we are telling LUN1 can access to S1 for example. So what happen when S1 initiates to access. So it will ask a target server, I want to I want a LUN. So already it is fixed here, right? So it is give this information to here, then it will connect this disk to here. So many things are happen. Okay, see I will see change the different color. Okay, I will use a green color for a request. Okay, so it will send a initiating asking a target server. I want a LUN, but already administrator created a LUN to server kind of stuff. So what happened? So it will tell this information. You have to access this LUN. This is the LUN one is available. Then it is directly access this one. It is directly access to this one. So once you are access, what happened? It attached to your disk. It is attached to your server as a disk, as an internal disk only. Just like it will look like an internal disk only. Okay, so it is look like your internal disk only. So this is a thing. So this is initiator. It initiates to access the storage, and target server will give you the storage. It will maintain these LUNs here. For example, if here in our example we have a client. Okay, so actually this practical we do on a server sides only. For example, this is the client. Okay, so the client what happened, the client also initiates. Okay, clients also initiates. So whenever it is initiated and it will ask, so the server in a server, for example, LUN2 for a C1. So LUN2 will created in somewhere in this storage, and this will be access to here. So this we do because we don't have any secondary server now in this current scenario. Okay, so like that. So it is attached to as a disk only. So another form of is there. For example, I have a server. Okay, I have a server. This server don't have any hard disk. For example, this is a server, means it's a machine. without a hard disk, no hard disk. Okay, no hard disk, no hard disk. So what it do, it take its MAC address. Okay, every PC has their own MAC address, right? So it take its MAC address, it bind the LUN to MAC address, it bind the LUN to MAC address in here in this one. This is the LUN and this is the MAC address. When server is started, automatically it is connect to this LUN, and this part having a operating system. Understand, the storage, the disk having a operating system, so that operating system disk will be connected here. Now automatically server display the screen, so you don't need to install anything, you don't require hard disk also, and we can directly it will shows output. Okay, like your screen, your server screen will be seen. So this is called a diskless server. So one more answer, you can go with the diskless servers. What is a diskless server? Physically you are not attached to any disk, your disk is your iSCSI disk only. Okay, your disk is iSCSI disk, or a your iSCSI okay, iSCSI virtual hard disk only. So what happened here, when we say like automatically it will attach it to this one, the disk contains the operating system, or you can install operating system in the disk, so automatically next time when you run, automatically it is works. So this is how iSCSI server will works. SCSI working way is a little bit different, but iSCSI is a very simple one. So our iSCSI target maintain this iSCSI storage part, means that virtual hard disk, who can able to access, who can able to access. So we'll see that one practically also. Is a iSCSI target and initiators. Available role on a 2016 onwards. Actually, as I know, 2012 itself iSCSI target is there. Okay, as a role it is 2016, but actually iSCSI target is there from 2012. Provide a following functionality: network or diskless booting. So that is what I said, it is a network or diskless booting. Server application storage, heterogeneous storage. What is heterogeneous? Means mixing storage also we can do it, like means separate storage. Okay, lab environment has the following features: authentication, IQN, query initiator, computer for ID, virtual hard disk, scalability and manageability. What is initiator do? Run as a service in an operating system, installed by default on Windows Vista, Windows 2008 and later operating system. Okay, Vista onwards it is there, required only to started configuration to connect configure computer to iSCSI target. That is some other advantages also there, guys. You have to read all these things, better to read. Okay, so I will show you practical part only, because we don't much time to install the iSCSI. In this thing, I'm not going to write system, physical system getting slow. Okay, so it's on. Again, I have a lot of services to services are running. Then it is started. Yes, it is started. Oh. System is become more slow. I didn't check that. So that's 4 GB. I have to convert that 4 GB to 2 GB kind of stuff. Server also has its own iSCSI initiator. You can see iSCSI initiator. If I have a iSCSI server, it is there, then I can able to access it. Now I'm installing iSCSI target server role. So add roles and features. Next. Very good. Next. Nothing is there. Next. You have to go next till roles come. This is the roles. Where is iSCSI? Under file and storage services, file and iSCSI services. This is iSCSI target server. Okay, you can read the description, and I'm selecting this one. These are all storage related. DFS is a very beautiful concept. Data deduplication is also very beautiful concept. Branch cache. Okay, so this is iSCSI target server. I selected it. So it is not asking any add a future kind of stuff also, no problem. iSCSI target server. Next. No need to do any features. Next. So click on restart. Yes. Install. So we'll go to the practical part. What to do? Windows Server, I'm doing this one. So Linux also you can do it. If you want a in a Linux, you have to search for it. Role manager, manage, add roles and features. Then you have to go to the wizard. Next. Under roles. Okay, in the roles, file and storage. There you can see file and iSCSI. Okay, so you have to select. Okay, iSCSI target server. That's it. Next, the next installer. I'm not typing all next kind of stuff. Let it install. I installed it, so we'll see. Still going on. I'll close this one. Any user, no problem. All users are domain users only. Yeah, I forget password. Login time, booting time will take time, so that's why I put it. Mhm. 16 minutes, one jack 7 by access, one like also I got it. I think everyone came. Siddiq also late and but came. She already told, but all are not currently available. Okay, so just have to save. I'm closing this one. That's all to save space in my physical machine. Yes. Because 4 plus 2, right? So it is a 6 GB occupation. You can use 2 plus 2, no problem. Close any unnecessary things. Why it is this? So then at least the physical machine runs faster. Later, once we completed, we don't require the more server related things. 96% memory. Now I close one. Take time. I'm closing this PPT also. These teams are not required, so I have to quit. Now processing got saved, but still memory not yet free. WhatsApp is a one more extra thing, but we can't close it. That's the only one sharing part. Still going on, so I will pause a little bit. Resume. Nice installing, but sadly internet is not. Okay, done installation successful. Okay, close. Now I'm going to um, this going back. Okay, file and storage services. Click on file and storage services. ISCSI. Okay, you can click on ISCSI. You can see magnifier. No, this one I need a magnifier. Magnifier. So we'll see. And what is okay. So full performance is going on. So let it no bother. Remove all the unnecessary things. Open pillar and this is try. Okay, where is the magnifier? Check it again. Go back once again. File and storage. ISCSI. To create a ISCSI virtual disk, start a new virtual new ISCSI virtual disk wizard. Just click on it. I'm going to full screen mode. Okay, this is the main screen. Okay, so where you want to create? This is the server. This is the server, and this is the volume. So where you want to create C drive or a E drive. So next, you can give the custom path also if you want. Next, it is specify the virtual iSCSI virtual disk name. So disk name you have to specify. So I put a disk one or a iDisk one. Okay, or iSCSI disk one. Any name you can put it. Okay, iSCSI disk one. I given any name you can give. iSCSI disk one. Uh, Next, so here it is different disk. Total free space is 20 GB. So if dynamically expanding means you can give any size. Differencing disk and fixed disk. Three disks are there. So I'm using a dynamically expanding. So I put a 10 GB only. Okay, dynamic expanding also you choose 10 GB only, or you can choose 20 GB if you want. You can use 20 GB, no problem. GB. You can put it in MBs, GBs, terabytes. 10 GB dynamically expanding. That's it. Next, we are not yet created a target name. Assign iSCSI disk to existing iSCSI target or create a new target. So we are not at any existing is there. So we are going to new target. Next, target name. So you have to give some target name. So I put a target one. Target one. Target name is target one. Okay, first target. no, this is target name. And add specify ISCSI initiator. You will access the iSCSI virtual hard disk. Who can able to access the disk, like based on the system and all. This is important. Access server, add. So you can give in a initiator wise. You can give based on initiator wise also you can give, or otherwise you can give enter value of selected type, IQN number, DNS name, IP address, or a MAC address. You can see how many ways you can able to do IQN, DNS, IP address, and MAC address. So you can give based on DNS name or a IP address is also you can give. Okay, so IP address means you have to type IP address. DNS means you can browse from the DNS records also. Which server, like a Win C1, check name, check name. Oh, Win server is not there, so we have a CTS. So why we are searching? Why you are typing, like you can go to find now. You can see like this is a machine, so you can put it OK. Automatically the FQDN will come up. This is one way. Another way is you can specify IP address of a client, or IP address of a MAC address, or IQN address also you can specify. So I'm selecting DNS. It's quite easy. So again we are going to search for IP address and all here. So DNS name is quite easy. Click OK. It means this will access one. You can, if you have a multiple clients, if you want to add it to multiple servers or multiple client, you can add more for more PCs. Okay, so like that, like same disk is attaching to multiple servers. In that cases you can specify multiple machines. Okay, otherwise you can use one. So I'm using only one now. Next, this is for authentication. So both side, if you need authentication, so then you can use enable chap like that. Like other side also means client side also you have to enter username, password. So then automatically it connected. If you don't want, you can no need to put a authentication. Next, create. Now it is creating a disk, creating a target, set a target axis, and assign a virtual list to target. Now it is completed. Target is there. Okay, not connected. It is showing not connected. Now I have to go to my client side and I will access this one. Okay, internet came back, not came back. So we'll see once again. Okay, no internet. Sorry, ZAQ @1234. Okay, so if you see here, you can see disk 0 and the CD-ROM only there. Only one disk is there. So I'm just temporarily I'm minimizing this one. So I have to go to ISCSI Initiator. You can find ISCSI Initiator in a control panel directly. Otherwise, you can type it in here, ISCSI Initiator. This is a ISCSI Initiator. You can look at closely like this. So put a full screen mode. This is a ISCSI Initiator. Okay. So open this ISCSI Initiator. Microsoft iSCSI service is not running. The service required to be started iSCSI function correctly. So service start automatically each time computer run, restart, click yes button. Okay. Okay. So it is iSCSI service is not running. So either you go okay. Automatically when I click yes, automatically it will start open. Otherwise you have to go to services, and this is the target. You have to give target name like a target one. You can go to the discover target portals. ISNS servers. This is a other version of ISCSI thing only. So favorite targets. What are the different targets you have? Volumes and devices mount points. Radius servers means for authentication related thing only. This is your initiator name. IQN specification is there, no? IQN. You can set up chap also, so for connecting kind of stuff. This is so you can type target one, or you can give IP address of a target or anything. So if I give target, it may not work. So I given target vedic.com. So we'll see whether it works or not. Nothing. So this is wrong name. Otherwise, give a target one. It will searching. No, nothing. Host is unknown. Okay, it is not understanding by name. So I will give you my server name or IP address. Okay, CTS to WinS1. Server name I am giving directly. Server name or FQDN also you can give. So if you want, you can give FQDN or server name, IP address. Quick connect. Now it is there. Now it is there. It is see connected automatically. It is connected. This is a name we are done. Okay. So discover the targets. So I'm asking that server, ISCSI server, targets are any there? So I got it. Target one is available for me. I got it. That's it. Very simple. Okay. So this is a address, port number 3260 port number is showing here. Okay. Default and all the names is showing like this. Target portals. Favorites means one already added, right? So like this. Okay. So these are the targets. Quick connect. Give the target name or give the target server. If you ask the server which one is target, which target is given to you, so it is came. So target one is assigned to us. It is automatically connected directly. You can disconnect it if you don't want it also. Just click OK. Completed. Now can you see this is the disk, 10 GB disk. It's there already. Okay, and I got connected. Really this is disk 0, disk 1, right? I didn't add any disk to my client PC. Additionally, I didn't do it. I got this from ISCSI only. So initiate the disk, GPT or MBR, no problem, anything. 10 GB disk, new simple volume. Okay, I'm creating full volume. Now H drive is created. H drive is created. So can you see this H drive? Yeah, here it is a H drive. I am putting some data here, like something we create normally. Okay, so okay, something I put a files in a H drive. H drive is a 10 GB drive, which is ISCSI drive. Okay, it is a ISCSI disk. It is added to as a disk. Physically it is not connected. Physically it is not connected. It is actually disk is not available physical connection. The disk is at server and it is connected to client through network. So this is ISCSI initiator and ISCSI target. Okay, so if in case if you disconnect it from here, like I say ISCSI initiator, what will happen if I disconnect it? Just disconnect it. Yes, disconnected. Okay, it is removed from here automatically. So and if you go to the H drive is gone. Okay, and inactive. Again I'm connecting. Just connect. It is showing IQ number target, enable multiple path, add connection, favorite tag. Okay, no problem. So now it is connected. Okay, already I formatted it, right? So that's why it is showing the proper format, and also my H drive, and there is a data. So where this data is stored? In H drive. What is a H drive? Disk 1. What is a disk 1? It is a iSCSI disk, and which stores in the server, which is available under server, because we don't have any separate iSCSI kind of stuff. So we can able to create it from here. So that's why the location it is asking which drive you want to create. E drive, iSCSI virtual disk. This is the disk. If you want, you can disconnect it remotely and you can connect it here, and you can see the data also. That is also possible. Okay, that is also possible, and it is showing not connected because not refreshed. Okay, not connected. Now it is showing connected. So the client is connected or not connected also we can able to see from here. This is 10 GB like this. So this is about your iSCSI disk. Okay, that's it. Still no internet.